Hi guys, I noticed I haven't done an all-electric BMW before, so today we're gonna do my favorite car, the all-new iX. Let's go! Okay guys, the most important tab in my opinion is when you go into driver settings. Let's click on that. Drivetrain and chassis, let's click on that. Energy recovery, let's click on that. And then here you can play with the regen braking, low, medium, high, or adaptive. I usually like low unless I'm going on long trips, then I put it on high. Welcome to the channel. Let's take this iX for a drive and see how it does. Three things I wanted to mention. First is in all of BMW's electric car lineup, you know, i4, i5, iX, i7. For me, my favorite is the iX. Anytime I sell an iX, the customers are always happy. I've never had not a happy customer on an iX. That's just not because I work with BMW. That's just my prior experience. Now, have I sold an i4, for example, before? A few of them that the customers were like, we don't like this car. And I actually had one sell it back to us. It was a crazy story. She lost $9,000 in 9 days trying to sell it back to us. That's how much she didn't like the car. So out of the lineup on electrics for BMW, I love the iX. I like the build quality. I like that it's an SUV. I like the handling of it. And the deals, especially the lease deals on them, are really good right now. The second point I wanted to bring up is that, you know, anytime I have a client, the first thing they ask me is, how about Tesla? How about Tesla? My honest opinion is, and I hope this guy doesn't ram into me, my honest opinion is I like Tesla's technology better than BMW, and Tesla has better lease payments than BMW right now because of all the struggles and stuff they're doing. You can get it like a base model Tesla, I think, for like $299 or $399 a month right now, especially in the, you know, California southern market on a lease. So those and technology, I like Tesla better. Okay, but when it comes to one, build quality, and second, handling, the BMW does a way better job on electrics than Tesla. Another story, 2 years ago, yeah, it was about 2 years ago. Yeah, baby. 2 years ago, BMW took us to an event. Usually I don't go to these events, but this one was a mandatory event where we had to sign in and all that stuff. They made us race Beamers and Teslas around the track, and they're like, push it as hard as you can. It was a whole day thing. We test drove both. On the track is where you see the difference. You know, and I was like, I'm gonna flip this thing over. They're like, drive it as hard as you want. Whatever I did to the BMW, as hard as I push it, it wouldn't go past the cones. The Teslas, on the other hand, I would always hit the cones, be over the line, and stuff like that. So when it comes to handling and performance, BMW is way better. Lastly, overall, what I think is, if you're going with an electric, especially if it's an electric BMW, I would choose the iX. It costs a little bit more. I'm not really a fan of the i4 unless you're all about payment. The i5 doesn't excite me. The i7 is too big. But you know, in the current state of things, I love the iX. And yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'm gonna post a video every week. Give me a like, share, all that stuff, so we can grow the channel organically. Thank you so much for watching.